has been scrapped because I can't be bothered with that anymore. But guys, it's the first episode of this first season with Sheffield United, newcomers to the Premier League. In my opinion, guys, I think we'll do pretty well with them. Guys, my shortlist is Robbie Brady, Daniel Marlin, he would be brilliant, and also Rodrigo. We're going to let them get scattered into the club. But guys, let's hire a youth scouts for this team of 22 million. For a cheap England one. For the potential players in Germany. But guys, it says finish, so for us, finish mid-table at the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Okay, that youth academy thing is pretty damn easy. Right, so let's scout those players. Our opening game's away to Bournemouth, so we must get off to a flying start in the league. I think we'll do better in this game than Watford. I think Sheffield United play very good football, actually. So guys, we're chatting with John Fleck, who I've named as the captain, while the backup captain is Billy Sharp, because Billy Sharp's going to be my substitute. So Ludstone is not going to Premier League club Crystal Palace. I actually like the midfielder. I've seen him play in real life, and guys, he's actually scored a couple of bangers for Sheffield United. Not going to let him go. Billy Sharp, I'm not going to let him go to France. Who's ever watching, please subscribe if you are new around here, and also like and subscribe, and hopefully you enjoy the Sheffield United series. Now we're heading on to the 10th. Scanning back for all the players, as it's now the 10th. So Robbie Brady is a 76, but has already moved. Robbie Brady has already moved. Okay, Daniel Marlin is 77 rating, and Rodrigo is 78. First, we're going to go in for Daniel Marlin. Hopefully, he maybe comes to Sheffield United. So I want him to have a future, maybe, with Sheffield United. Anyway, 12.5 million he starts at. We can maybe offer a player swap with David McGowan. They want David McGowan. By God, they want 21 million. They want all our budget. Not willing to accept that. They can maybe agree something in the middle of 14.5 million. They're 17. They're cutting it down a little bit. Our PSV. Right into 16 million. They want 21. They're really pushing it. How about 16.5? They're going to have to think about it. That's been stalled, and we'll see what happens. So we'll try and get Rodrigo on loan for now. Hopefully, I know the manager will agree, but then we've got to let him see if he wants to agree. A deal with us. We meet up Sedan. We'll trying to bring Rodrigo on loan for a year at Sheffield United. Real Madrid should give him a bit more wage than us. Yes, so we need to try and hopefully agree something with him on that. Come back a day and it says office, he will be not accepting, it means. Yep, Rodrigo is not joining us. We need to try and find a right mid or left mid. Since we're trying to get a couple of signings in over this window. Robert Snodgrass. I think he would be a brilliant move, Robert Snodgrass. We're going to scout him for the next 9 days. We're going to scout that 31-year-old Robert Snodgrass from Premier League rivals West Ham. It would be good to agree a deal with him. Daniel Marlin has not come back to, and they say unacceptable. They want 18 million. They do. They want 18 million. I'm not willing to accept that, but I could maybe reduce it to 17. $17 million. What do they say? They say yes. So Daniel Marlin will be joining us for £17 million. That's a very good deal already for Sheffield United. It will be a big signing. Whereas Daniel Marlin, and he will run around and play a lot of football. Crucial first name player, yes, I'll check that. He's PSV in Holland, and he's 23 years. I'm going to see what happens. On the 5-year deal, I'm going to cut it in between for a 4-year contract with Sheffield United. Daniel Marlin says yes. I think he's going to bang in so many goals for us. I'm going to give him a big release cause of 77 million. He wants a 35 million release cause. That's perfectly fine with me. But he's not said what wage he wants. I'm going to give him a bigger wage than he normally gets. Give him 37.5 grand a week. A wee sign-on bonus as well of 95.5 grand. Welcome to Sheffield United, Mr. Daniel Marlin. And Daniel Marlin joins us from PSV to Sheffield United. That is an important signing already for the Sheffield United side. And I will take it already in the series. For Daniel Marlin, a very good signing to Sheffield United. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. Marlin up front, hopefully he really bags in the goals this season. A lot of. As we're really hoping Oliver McBurney will be on the bench a lot. And come on, and like us pretty sharp. But I'm very happy with that one. Hopefully Snodgrass will be our signing for winger, and hopefully he will do that card. John Fleck to Porto, FC Porto, not going to Scotland International. I know in real life because they've seen him play for Scotland twice, or once on the telly and one at Hampden where Scotland play, and I've been before. Snodgrass I've also seen play at Hampden and also on the telly. Snodgrass final score report on him. He's 77 rating. That's potentially good, as same as Daniel Marlin. So it's 7 million, we only have 4 million. So we don't want Ricky Holmes. David Moyes ending up with us. So they want our left wing back plus 5 million. What a cheap offer. Whoever else is watching, please subscribe and around you. And 5 million minutes. 5.2, just accept it. 5.2, that is really cheap. Especially for a West Ham player. But it's alright, as long as he really works hard for us. Robert Snodgrass. Daniel Marlin must get his headers. Must get the headers from Robert Snodgrass's crosses. Important first team player he will be with us at Sheffield United. He's 31, he says 3-year deal, that's perfectly fine. He really enjoys playing football for us. A big release cause, not too much. I'll give him a release cause of 13.5 million because he's not that much expensive. He says yes to that. Doesn't say what wage he wants. That much at West Ham. We can maybe take a little bit of a cut on his wage here. Welcome to Sheffield United Football Club, Mr. Robert Snodgrass. Daniel Marlin, Snodgrass are only standings. That's only ones we can potentially bring in. Snodgrass is in to the club. Let's bring to see Robert Snodgrass put in as well into the starting lineup. Him and Daniel Marlin hopefully will be massive signings. put him out wide because I actually like him out wide. Who's ever watching, please subscribe if you're new around here, and also comment below who you are. So let's have our new signings, kit numbers. For Daniel Marlin, his kit number will be number 11 with us. That's going to put him as number 17 on kit numbers. Daniel Marlin. Why is that? Because we can give Robert Snodgrass his West Ham old kit number 11 with Sheffield United. Snodgrass is the light. Well, Robert Snodgrass. There's ever 3 people watching. This is a good start to the new series with Sheffield United. Billy Sharp is not going anywhere still. I'm keeping him on the bench for now. But we're really excited for the Bournemouth game on the day. It's away. Daniel Marlin and Robert Snodgrass will make their debuts to start. Birmingham City, they're the third club to get Billy Sharp rejected a move to. He's not going anywhere. He's the... On O'Connell, he is not going anywhere. I really like O'Connell. I think he's a very good defender and really will work hard in the Premier League season for us, hopefully, and really get us clean sheets while defending wise, but hopefully get some good goals from corner kicks. So we've got monthly scouting update. No, okay. 6 weeks out for goalkeeper Dean Henderson. So guys, our main goalkeeper Dean Henderson is injured for 6 weeks. He will be rolled out for the opening day then. Monthly scout report. I don't even know what position they are. Okay, no. So this is a goalkeeper. Unknown. And then unknown as well. We've got a young 15-year-old in the Youth Academy. Robert comes up from Germany. He will hopefully be in the first team sometime. But our normal goalkeeper Dean Henderson's injured for 6 weeks, so he'll miss out in 6 weeks for our season. Hopefully Moore does well in goal, but O'Connell's still not going to take a Daffy. But hopefully Simon Moore, the backup keeper, will do pretty well in goal over the absence of Dean Henderson. When Henderson comes back, Moore's that form, Moore will stay in goal, but if he isn't, we're alright. So Libin Sanders still not going. He's going out wide for us this season on the left mid. As Robert Snodgrass joined as right mid. Really ready to take on Bournemouth in Bournemouth at the Facility Stadium. Capacity. Thank you very much. Just gotta make changes first. So, what kit number is that keeper? Third choice one. 21. He's Mr. Right. Plus he's a better rating than Moore. Actually guys, we're going to put Moore on the bench and play this young Holland goalkeeper. Hopefully he does pretty well. Yeah. And roll on it. Actually, no, Moore. In goal. Dean Henderson will be on the bench. Dean Henderson will not be making it because of his injury trouble. But it's really hard. Moore will get on. That's what I want to know. How hopefully it's on. Got a press conference this afternoon. So guys, we're just going to watch these press conferences in the series. Wait to Bournemouth open the game in charge of Sheffield United. How are preparations going? They're working hard every day, just trying to get the boys very motivated and really ready to take on Bournemouth. Since I'm really glad to be in my press conference and having a talk with the media. Does my headings in the below position? Well, the Watford Cream one, guys, we were not. I know I'm really enjoyed it. It's next, but I just don't like it anymore. But the squad is Sheffield United's team is capable because we have a lot of those goals for Daniel Marlin. Snodgrass will hopefully do really well today. Snodgrass is transferred from West Ham while Daniel Marlin starts up front with Snodgrass start to the right today. You will be good for the team. Just try to get the morale happy and the team happy since my first game in charge today.
Okay guys, we're going to end here. Thanks so much for coming today.
That's our press conference in my first ready. But guys, give us a minute. Just put the guys on the bench in kit number order, because if you guys know me, I'm really peckish at it. You guys, I'm very peckish with kit number order benches. Martin Henderson doesn't travel because of an injury, so Murray's in goal, and well, someone's on the bench. But when Henderson returns, Henderson probably will be in goal. It depends how Murray's form's been. But how will Daniel Marlin and Robert Snodgrass get on in their debuts? We're going out in the yellow and white kits. Well, technically green. Burnley versus Palace today, and Crystal Palace versus Everton, and Watford versus Everton. Guys, we're going to put on the commentary team so we can hear who scored the goals. But you'll still hear me commentating. I'll just put it in free because then we can hear yourself. As me commentating my Sheffield United team, I'm hoping to do a good start. Hopefully we win without conceding a goal as well. I'm not if it's an 0-0 draw, I wouldn't mind because I want to see as pure as possible until Dean Henderson comes back. Not saying Mirror's good, but Mirror is capable of doing it. Hopefully, we're going to play of training. Come on, Moore, save that! What a good save. Moore, on another save. At least at least in training, where he seems to be doing good. Come on, Moore. Didn't have to even deal with that. But here we go at Bournemouth today at the Vitality Stadium. Guys, you can hear the commentary team, can't you guys? But you'll obviously hear me, your commentator, because I am obviously the commentator because it's my channel. But guys, you can hear the commentary team, but I'm the main one talking now. We are really ready to take it on. But guys, remember guys, they do, in fact, they well do matter, and we're ready to take on a away trip. Robert Snodgrass, Scotland international, really loving English football. He does on his debut for Sheffield, or Sheffield United. The travelling support will travel from Sheffield. I'm really looking a little bit confident at Bournemouth today. Guys, we're just going to apply the setting quickly from the commentary team again because I'm not really liking it actually. Right, here we go at the Vitality Stadium against Bournemouth. There's Daniel Marlin and Robert Snodgrass starting 11 today, hoping they will do pretty damn well on debuts. Hopefully Marlin gets a maybe debut goal, and hopefully Snodgrass maybe gets a goal assist or maybe a banger. Here we go, we are ready to take points. Here is the Bournemouth starting lineup to face today. In goal for Bournemouth it is Ramsdale, back four of Smith, Brooks, Cook and Rico. Midfield 5, Wilson, Lemire, Cook, Billing and Godot. And up front for them is Callum Wilson, the PC Callum Wilson, 4-5-1 flat formation, I think that is. Josh King is also on the bench, so he's dangerous. Here's our starting 11 today, so no Dean Henderson, so Simon Moores in goal. Back four, Babcock, O'Connell, Egan and Stevens. Midfield four, Rod, Snodgrass, Fleck, Barge and Wilson. At Cam, we've got Norwood, and up front is Daniel Marlin. Play Marlin and Snodgrass doing really well in the team and out of the jet. Billy Sharp starts on the bench today, following we need to give him an opportunity, maybe later. Here we go. Spilling. This is from Bournemouth already. Wilson. Engel. Baldock. That's been well won by the right back. On to Moore. And O'Connell. Stevens makes a run, but so does Stevens back to the midfielder. Passes inside for Barge. Out John Fleck. Forces it wide. There's Robert Snodgrass. And Daniel Marlin, pass one. And Daniel Marlin with the effort, just wide of the target. Almost close to a 9-minute debut goal for Sheffield United colours. But the fans that are seeing are the Bournemouth fans, but they know of course such a sunny day at their home stadium is good to welcome away fans from Sheffield. Barge, Norwood. Marlin, back to Norwood, unlucky. As our second league game, but it's our opening home game and fixed against Liverpool actually, who did play Norwich last night in the game. And how they got on. Cut out by Stevens, brilliant, hopefully he plays left back all season long and does really well. There's maybe an award, maybe. This is beautiful from Bournemouth. There's Adam Smith. Into the middle. And a good save by Simon Moore. He's in for the opening 6 weeks because of an injury for Dean Henderson on the bench, but good save Simon Moore at the near post. He's capable of picking. He said he is capable already of picking them saves. Knocked away by Sheffield United. Now Daniel Marlin. He doesn't beat the Bournemouth man who remains up front. This is positive possession from Bournemouth. Ballock. An offside is awarded. And a free kick taken by O'Connell. Baldock passes it inside to John Fleck, the captain. Daniel Marlin. Norwood. Fleck. Terrible turn and terrible pass, looking for Robert Snodgrass. Billing. Large. Snodgrass. That's going out. Nope, Rico keeps it in. Still Bournemouth nil, Sheffield United nil. That's well long. That's going out. Surely, yep, it does. And Stevens will take in the throw onto Hudson Tyler, the midfielder. The Barge, lovely passing move. This is from Sheffield United. Ball up. Block. There's Robert Snodgrass. There's O'Connell there. Barge. Lemern. Now Wilson. Ballock stayed back. We were really trying to keep the defence unaware. Up to Norwood. Out Stevens. As a diner into the midfield. Now here's Marlin. Donald Marlin. Per pass. Raj out wide. Clinton Tyler and Raj for Norwood. Lucky Fleck. Stevens. Well, one in the head. Bard. Here we go. Norwood places out wide. Brighton are 2-0 up already at Watford. Ballock. Hold on. No, it's Norwood. Fleck. Done. Donald Marlin. with effort, good save by Ramsdale. That's a very capable first half performances from both sides. Fleck. It's going to be a throw to Bournemouth just before half time. I've been at for a very long time. And it's half time. And it's Bournemouth 0, Sheffield United 0. Very good pass in the first half. Going to give the boys by the credits. But there's Daniel Marlon, 2 shots, no debut goal yet. So Bournemouth 0, Sheffield United 0. Very positive first half. I'll give the boys because also Murray, the goalkeeper, he's been actually pretty good in goal. So it's 0-0 here. And it's Burnley 1, Southampton 0, Crystal Palace 1, Everton 0, Spurs play Aston Villa later. And it's Watford 0, Brighton 2. Daniel Marlon kicks it short to Norwood. You're allowed to do that as long as you don't break the rules from it. O'Connell. Elgin. No. What's O'Connell? Fleck. Ballock. Looks up the line for Robert Snodgrass. Snodgrass. Fleck. Ballock. Norwood. Mirage. Daniel Marlon! Daniel Marlon! Straight away in the second half. Makes it 1-0 to Sheffield United. And the man of sign for PSV over the summer gets a debut goal in the Premier League. Beautiful finesse. And Daniel Marlon scores 6 minutes into the second half to give Sheffield United a 1-0 lead. Daniel Marlon with his first goal of the season, with many more to come. I hope 1-0 in the second half performance from us so far. 1-0 at Bournemouth. So what we've got, it's Villa away next for Bournemouth. Pollock's not there. O'Connell is. And to Murray, the goalkeeper. And it will be a free kick. Now it's Stevens who plays it almost into the midfielders. Bournemouth are trying to get level. Our next game, yep, it's against Crystal Palace. Then I think the week after it's down to Crystal Liverpool. Wilson, good effort saved by Bordeaux. Fleck, Daniel Marlon, Norwood. Marlon forces it wide for Stevens. Pass one. Beautiful from Stevens there. Great ball in. Quite well away by Bournemouth, but 1-up. Very proud to be 1-up. The boys proud of the boys guys to be 1-up. Bring off him and bring on Freeman, and we're also going to bring off Norwood as well for Billy Sharp. They will be on shortly though. Hold on, there's O'Connell laying it backwards from Fleck. Ballock to debutant Robert Snodgrass. It's Snodgrass, back post, and if it was Norwood, yes it was, but Ramsdale makes the save, keeps the scoreline 1-0 Sheffield United. Fleck for Norwood. Looks a little bit dangerous. Wilson, thank God Stevens is gone. Wilson put it out. Our on comes a double substitution, and we could see how they both do. Billy Sharp and Luke Freeman on your cam for spot of Premier League action. Pat Moore takes it short to O'Connell. Trying to hold on now. We're looking for the killer seconds that would well wrap up the 3 points. Back to Brown Lane, one of my favourite Premier League stadiums. I really want to go there one day, but I'm not allowed yet. Fleck. Daniel Marlon. Forces it wide for Stevens. March, he's got the goal assist earlier. It's Billy Sharp. Finds Snodgrass. Daniel Marlon at the back post. It's a corner. Our last substitution we are going to make is bring off Barge in midfield, following a beautiful goal assist, and Besic, who's come, I think someone from Everton, is going to come off the bench and see what he can do. But Barge got the goal assist to Daniel Marlin. Besic, on he comes. Hopefully he's going to be a great midfielder this season, I think. But in by Robert Snodgrass. That is a good delivery. That's still away. Well, this is nice. This is a nice little passing move. Besic, just off the bench. Gets it from, I think, O'Connell. Play on. Daniel Marlin. Besic. Great ball in. Lucky Robert Snodgrass. Doesn't find anybody. Besic out wide for Snodgrass. Flick. Still got it. Here's Daniel Marlin. Oh, he almost got inside Brooks again. You'll just remain on your line. That looked nasty. Okay, and a free kick later on for John Egan. That being right later on is really dying in the moments. I've been a brilliant Sheffield United start in my management career already in charge. And good effort. It's unlucky. Moore holds it. Oh, he's offside. And long from O'Connell. Full time, it's Bournemouth 0, Sheffield United 1. And a goal in the second half from Daniel Marlin, 6 minutes into the second half. It's got the only goal in my Sheffield United debut, for a debut goal for him. As we were very happy, a clean sheet already, pretty good substitutes actually. We did pretty good. There's Daniel Marlin, beautiful debut goal. As he really gets the only goal in the 1-0 win. Oh, even we've got Crystal Palace at home next, so we're very happy with a great start to the Sheffield United career mode. With a crucial 1-0 win. It's very good to get a win away from home on the opening day. Here we go. Barnes is a man of the match performer. Marlin's pretty good too. That's pretty good from the whole of the team. See guys, that was pretty good. So guys, we won 1-0. Burnley 1, Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1, Everton 1, Spurs play Villa later, and Watford 0, Brighton 3. But we've got a 1-0 win, my opening Sheffield United game in charge for Daniel Marlin's debut goal. 6 minutes in the second half, and he played the full 90 up front. Happy. The lads give it 100 because they know my debut. They wanted my debut in his charge of Sheffield United. I wanted it. They know I wanted it to be good. And Robert Snodgrass, we've got to give him a bit of praise because he was pretty good too. He can offer us more because I think it will be a great signing for the whole series as long as we know the Scotland man can do it. And Daniel Marlin, a debut goal 6 minutes in the second half, played the full 90 minutes up front all alone. We found our talisman, that's what I'll say. I'm very happy with my press conference, having a wee talk with media following the full-time results.
No further questions, thanks so much.
And head into the dressing room looking very happy. To be in charge of Sheffield United. So Lad Steiner is still not leaving us to West Ham's. They want a replacement for Snodgrass, I think. But guys, that is brilliant. We're already in 5th, waiting for European football. Top of the table is already Liverpool. 2-1-5-1 against Norwich. But look at that, guys. Already in 5th in the Sheffield United career mode. Very good, Daniel Marlin. It was good to see you get a goal on your debut. But I can't believe how we did that. We're in 5th place in the league. We're doing fighting already. Makes sense how the results have just happened. We are now in 7th. We're level on points with Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham at least. On the London side. Take on Crystal Palace on Saturday. And could find France. send them out to Belgium. So guys, we won 1-0 against Bournemouth on the opening day of the season. We sit 7th with a win without conceding a goal. Crystal Palace, they drew 1-1 with Everton, but we got another 1-0 win, so it's technically advantage to my Sheffield United team. Daniel Marlin do well in home debut, but guys, we'll be back in a minute or two. To be honest, we're taking on Crystal Palace. They drew 1-1 in their opening game against Everton, while we won 1-0 for Daniel Marlin's debut goal at Bournemouth. I'm going to stick by the same 11 actually, guys, to take on Palace. Let's set best their blue kit because we're going to have to 2 o'clock kickoff. It's surprisingly a 2 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. Who really cares? Not me. But here we go. Ready to do this. First home game of the season. Daniel Marlin. Hopefully you do well. And Robert Snodgrass to the fans. Proud too.
Dan Man at S230 the morning. Emoji happy tears.
Yeah, Keenan, but I know, but Keenan, it's like having like parents that just basically are heavy sleepers and don't ever hear me. But we're really excited. Hopefully the player training with Snodgrass and Daniel Marlin against Palace is going to hopefully be good. Oh, we done it! Oh, unlucky. And here we go. First game at Burnley in charge. Next week I think we host Liverpool actually. So that's pretty tricky. And here we go. Opening game is a 1-0 win at Bournemouth for a goal from Daniel Marlin on debut 6 minutes into the second half. Can we do well in the first half? I hope we got a couple of goals. Moore kept a clean sheet. Very proud of him. Made a couple of saves when we needed them too. We've got fireworks because of my opening home game in charge against Crystal Palace, who drew 1-1 with Everton at home. But we're really excited to really get into this game. As we're ready at Burnley, the goal nets are pretty damn standard here so far and pretty excellent. So guys, for my Sheffield United team, 1-1-0. I am actually sticking by the same starting 11. The back four are absolutely tremendous. We know how to defend. The boys know how to defend. A 4-man midfield is what we're doing this season still. Very happy with that. Looks to see Daniel Marlin make his home debut as well as Robert Snodgrass. Our bench is pretty damn strong. Last week brought in Sharp, Freeman and Bazic. Right, here is the Crystal Palace starting lineup today for the game at Burnley. Here's the Crystal Palace starting lineup. In goal for them is great try, Saw, yes, great try. A back four for Palace of Wards, Cahill, Tompkins and Van Arnold. Midfield, Townsend, Kodiate, McCarthy, Awa, Meyer, and up front for them, Jordan Ayew. Playing a 4-5-1 flat. Bournemouth, I think, played a fifth. And Captain Milinkovic is on the bench. Let's go. An early passing drill, an early passing move from hopefully the home side. We get into Palace's half a lot today. O'Connell to Stevens, that's superb. Pass out to the left back. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Stevens. Barnes leave him. Oh, unlucky Stevens. Good passing move already, but Stevens, the left back, unlucky with the shot. Well wide, but at least Stevens got an early effort. Next week we host Liverpool, so we must do really well against Liverpool if we have any chance of really finishing in the top half of the season. But we're already in 7th after a win and opening day at Bournemouth. Daniel Marlin 6 minutes in the second half debut goal. Our midfielder got this hit. Stevens did pretty well at Bournemouth in left back, and he remains in play. So sticking by the same 11 fielded last week against Stevens. Stevens is very physically good, and he is trying to stay physically good. Elgin's in the middle. Barnes, our goal scoring assist. Bunton Stram is not left us at all because I've rejected all the moves to leave for him to leave. Unlucky. Oh my god, Palace leads! How the hell have Palace got the header on target? And we are 1 down against Crystal Palace inside just 13 first half minutes. And we're behind against Crystal Palace. And look at that, there was no Stevens at the back. Stevens back. And Simon could have done better. James McCarthy, who scored last week for them, scores 1-0 against us. There's O'Connell. This Stevens, him and O'Connell are really working hard in this setup. Here we go, looking for the equaliser. Fleck. Norwood. Daniel Marlin. Couldn't get past Tompkins. But really getting beat by Crystal Palace after winning an opening day. Really frustrating. The home fans have all made a sellout here today. Palace, I think, have made a sellout travelling to Port-wise. Stevens, how's he still forward? Because Snodgrass. Norwood. Oh! Like that, no, nice little whole fans. I'm not really crying. The referee said nothing awarded.
Stevens. Well done by Snyder. Stevens. Barge got a goal, beautiful goal assist last weekend. Oh my god, he's still going. He's still going. I don't think the midfielder can get across him. But Mr. Snyder can. Decent with the delivery. And knocked away with Stevens. I think one that's in there for Barge. From Snyder. Norwood. Stevens. I think it's Ward. Returning Ward so far. And Stevens again. It's really frustrating in the red jersey. It's the red jersey at home. The fans have had a really big tough time so far against Crystal Palace. Just don't let them score another goal header. O'Connell gets it away and so does Fleck. Margin Fleck in midfield. Ball in, but O'Connell away. Marge. On to Fleck. Norwood. Robson Snyder. Spascoiate and Ward. Fleck. Norwood. Norwood. Make it 1-1. Norwood! Yes! And Norwood makes it 1-1 and he salutes to the crowd. We're level 4 minutes before half time. And I'm very happy we got the equaliser here just before the break. A beautiful team attack assisted by John Fleck and Norwood solo goal. Over by Oliver Norwood scores an equaliser 4 minutes before the break. And we've finally scored a Premier League goal this season at home in the league. We're really excited to really get into Crystal Palace. Hopefully in the second half of the match, as this is the first half performance. That's absolutely shocking. Oh, what an error that is from Palace actually. Daniel Marlin. There's no way he will miss this. Daniel Marlin. Great choice. There's got to be Daniel Marlin. And Daniel Marlin finds the comeback for Sheffield United. Heading into half time, it was going to be 1-1, but Daniel Marlin with a home debut goal, so on a 2-league game for him. Daniel Marlin makes it 2-1 just before the break and makes it 2-1 ties at half time. Very positive. Since we're absolutely murdering Crystal Palace for all their money. Their money had had enough. And here we go. And it's half time. It's Sheffield United 2, Crystal Palace 1. So guys, Crystal Palace did take the lead for James McCarthy, but then goals from Norwood and then Daniel Marlin with a home debut goal. Both made it to make it 2-1 at break time as we are in front now because we were behind. But since then we've improved that. Normal games right now because this was a 2 o'clock kickoff, surprisingly on a Saturday. But might have conceded, but so what? We're now winning because we've come back from behind. McCarthy, the goals were for them going off on Milinkovic. What a signing! What a midfielder he is. Well done, Stevens. Robson Snyder. Fleck. Oh, what a pass! Look at that man, all the way free. It's Snodgrass. Unlucky. Hold up. What the hell happened there? He's okay. Actually, guys, after this game we don't have Liverpool. I think that's in actual September we play Liverpool here. So next game we're here against big team Leicester City. That will be pretty tricky. Palace or wait, Manchester United. I don't think they have an absolute chance against United. But we are at home to Leicester. So must put in a really good performance because Leicester have got some key players, Vardy, Madison and all that all around the pitch. They've actually got pretty good player in each possession pretty much. O'Connell, Stevens, Barge, Norwood, down he goes, that's well off free kick and surely a red. Just a yellow card, free kick to Sheffield United just up the side. The Palace box has been won by Norwood. What some cheeky skill moves he was doing there. Oh, he's turned back, that's well a free kick. Robert Snodgrass. Goes for it! A great draw, what a save! And Snodgrass is denied a free kick up a free kick goal. What a save, that great draw. That was going in for Robert Snodgrass' free kick at Burn Lane. Unlucky, what a save by Great Draw. I'm going to take it to Fleck actually. I'll take it to Robert Snodgrass. Snodgrass, unlucky, so we have men rising in the box. There's O'Connell. O'Connell. Large. Daniel Marlin. Now it's Fleck. Deflected. Save. Fleck's almost there. And it is currently still 2-1 to Sheffield United. Fleck calling for it. Snodgrass gets it back. Current line is Baldock. Say in the middle somebody. That's out for another Sheffield United corner. And since Marlin has scored and has done pretty well, we're going to bring on Oliver McBurney and see how he does. I'm also going to bring on Phil Jagielka at the back. That's keeping at the scoreline at 2-1 right now against Crystal Palace after being 1 down. And coming back from it, but our double substitution comes on. Hopefully this double substitution is good. Oliver McBurney gets applauded on to the Scotland international. I'm going to take it with Norwood because he's right footed and he's scored a goal so far. Headed back in McBurney and Norwood and Daniel and Oliver and that's Norwood's challenge. Who is that? That's Oliver Norwood. How far that? And Palace have brought on Zaha. He is dangerous because of his pace. McBurney. Norwood. So okay, but Oliver McBurney will remain in the middle. And try and get a glance in header from somebody's crosses. Stevens, well done. Hodge. Go on. Poor turn there by Oliver McBurney. I think the game's glitched a little bit. I think the game has glitched. Who cares? Play on. Let's go. There's Norwood. Out to the right for Baldock. And there's Snodgrass. Well Scotland international. Oliver McBurney's Scotland teammate is in the middle waiting for it. And McBurney almost got there first. Our last sub is going to come on. We're going to bring off Umsteider and we're going to bring on Billy Sharp out wide and see how he can do it wide, as it's really positive from the Sheffield United team. Got to hold on late on against Crystal Palace. Moore. My God, he held on to that, or we would have been the gutter, I think. Jesus, man, they've done it! No, they haven't. Moore has made a spectacular save after getting down low. Snyder replaced by number 10, Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp is off the bench, the big fat man, but he's alright. I love him. I love Billy Sharp. I think he's a great player for Sheffield United. Another ride by Oliver McBurney. Norwood's touch was absolutely shocking now. It's not glitched anymore. Hold on, this is a pushing attack at this rate from us. Norwood. Nobby. There's Stevens. Can we hold on for the late 90? I think we can. On McBurney. Norwood. Pushes it wide and Billy Sharp loses it. You guys are loving this series so far. Sheffield United, I'm liking it because of the wins we're getting. Well, Watford, we just couldn't really do this. Oh Jesus, Palace. O'Connell. Still nobody in the box. What a save by Miller. Has Miller got down? Has Miller got down really well? Guys, I thought I was in. But what a save by Miller. He stayed tall and he landed it downwards. Somebody has to head this away. Palace take it in. Norwood away at the near post. Billy Sharp. And it's full time. Sheffield United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Guys, we might have conceded, but Palace were absolutely awful. And trying to break us down as well after we scored a second. It didn't really look like we were going to concede, but Murray made some spectacular saves there. Stevens, gotta give him credit. All the boys we've been gave credit to. Stevens there too, and Barrage, Billy Sharp there talking points as well. But another lot of 3 points. We went behind, but we came back from behind and win at Burnley. Very, very good performance in my first home game. In charge of Sheffield United. Daniel Marlin with now 2 goals and 2 games since joining the club in the summer from PSV. The man of the match goes to John Fleck. I think. No, the man of the match is Ward for them, but our man of the match was John Fleck. It's a brilliant performance against Crystal Palace. All the results have already been 13 minutes in because we kicked off at 2 o'clock. They kicked off half an hour ago.
Just got a couple of questions for you.
I've had a press conference in my second game in charge of Sheffield United. We were the better team. I trusted we'd give it all. We just played our game.
No further questions. Thanks so much.
I'm heading into the dressing room. Very, very happy indeed of that massive result against Crystal Palace. So guys, Chelsea still got to play through the Wolves and Leicester. Leicester really are trying. We also Manchester United need to still play. But we've got Leicester next weekend at Burnley on Saturday. Baldock is not going anywhere. He's one of my favourite players in the game already. The guys, he's not going to Everton. Everton are not going to get any sign of him. So guys, heading into the Leicester City game, Leicester, they are 2 draws in a row to start the season, with us with 2 wins in a row. So far we're in 5th place. We're only 5 teams, one of the 5 teams to win 2 matches in a row. But it's brilliant from our goal difference as well. +2. The guys, Leicester started the league season with 2 draws in a row, while we've had 2 wins in a row. Benfica are not also getting him. He's staying in England. The guys, Leicester started the season with 2 straight draws, while my Sheffield United team started with 2 wins in a row, following a 1-0 win at Bournemouth on opening day from Marlin's goal, and then Palace were 1 up, but then we beat them in the end. Crystal Palace are not getting Ballock. He was brilliant against Crystal Palace. I've got here against Leicester City. Guys, since we conceded, I know we should get the same 11, but actually, guys, I'm going to make 3 changes to the team today. Elgin will be replaced by Mazham. It'll be good to see him, so he can get on. Also, Bazic comes in to midfield, and Marlon will go out wide today. Up front, we're going to give the start to Billy Sharp. But guys, Daniel Marlin, I'm telling you guys this, he can play it wide, so Billy Sharp will be the captain against Leicester. It's really how. But guys, Daniel Marlin can play out wide. Actually, I know he can. I've seen him play out wide in all career modes. But guys, let's go on to Leicester City. Put them in their black away kit. They've got 2 draws in a row starting the league season, while we've got 2 wins in a row, so we're looking positive ahead of this game. Really 3 changes will do alright. Here's Billy Sharp. He really wants a goal against Leicester today, I think. He'll do well in training to beat Casper Schmeichel though. Oh, Billy Sharp! Billy Sharp goes for a long range. Oh, that's terrible. But here we go. Relegated with Burnley again. Guys, we won our opening game 1-0 at Bournemouth for Daniel Marlin's goal. Then we won 2-0 against Palace for Daniel Marlin. And Norwich goals to get us in front half time and held out for the rest of the game. 3 changes today. Billy Sharp leads the line while Daniel Marlin can play out wide, so he's playing out wide today. Billy Sharp is the captain today and really looking to play good football for us up front. Hopefully maybe get a wee goal for the rest of the season. Leicester City player to watch, it is Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy is a very skilled player. Is Jamie Vardy in career mode? I think he's a very, very positive player. Jamie Vardy. Black lives do matter, remember. But here come Leicester now to Burnley. So guys, I've made 3 changes to the starting 11. Moore remains in goal. Ilgin is on the bench, so uncomes Bazham for his first start of the season. In midfield, Basic is playing. Daniel Marlin's out wide. Norwood there, and Billy Sharp leads the line. Daniel Marlin can play it wide. It's incredible how the team will work with Billy Sharp up front. Hopefully, as it's really good. All the 3 players that have dropped out are all on the bench today, as we're really excited to see how Basic does after coming off the bench on the opening day. And here is the Leicester City starting lineup. In goal for them, obviously, probably will be, yes, it's Kasper Schmeichel, back 4 of Pereira, Evans, Suvic and Fuchs, very strong back 4. Madison, Ndidi and Tillman's midfield, very strong. 3 up front, Perez and Harvey Barnes at wide, while Jamie Vardy leads the line. Very important team from Leicester. Jonathan Tah. Tah is on the bench today for Leicester. He's a new signing. Let's go. Fleck. And Bazham making his first start of the season. It's good to see him in already. This is a good passing move done by Sheffield United. Well done, Stevens. That's beautiful. Out from Bazham to Stevens. Billy Sharp in the middle. And Suprovic gets it away. Down goes O'Connor, and he's going to have to run back in time. And he's the defensively getting marked on Vardy. Yes. Good attack this is from Leicester. Snodgrass is on Fuchs. Oops, throw to Sheffield United now. Into the centre back, making his first opportunity of the season. Hopefully good. Lost by Stevens against Perez, and Stevens cuts it out. Already a throw inside 10 minutes to Leicester. Here come Leicester, they're really pushing it. An opening goal here. Daniel Marlin forced out wide today since we put him out wide. Inside to Billy Sharp. No Fleck. Snodgrass. This is Tillemans. Oh, that's blocked. And an early corner for Sheffield United. Going to take it with Norwood, who scored last week. It's a good ball in. Headed away, but then O'Connell now. O'Connell! What by Leicester? Has remained back. Stevens as well. Still going, Stevens. All on his own. It's Stevens! He got a shot against Crystal Palace last week, did Stevens. It was off target. That's just wide this time. He's a very capable left back of getting forward well. On from Kasper Schmeichel at Burnley. Stevens is back in time this time. Daniel Marlin couldn't go on and win it. Billy Sharp remains in the attack all by himself. And that's a goal kick for Simon Moore. Leicester started the season with 2 draws in a row. Well, we've had 2 wins in a row, so it's advantage technically to Sheffield United. Lost by Moore. And Buzz Ham can't do anything, and Vardy gets it into Jamie Vardy. 1-0 Leicester. I know Leicester were going to be a pretty hard opponent to actually compare and take on at Burnley today. Jamie Vardy with his first goal in the Premier League season, and Billy Sharp kicks it to Jonathan Fleck. It's really getting into the game. It's the problem. Leicester are a pretty good side. Fleck. Nice. Besic. Oh, Jesus. Leicester are dominating and winning 1-0 because they are actually a pretty positive side. They know how to dominate us already in stages so far. Hassan can't do anything either. Daniel Marlin as well, but O'Connell remained in the middle and just marked and done well. Here we get the clearance. Here we go. Norwood. Norwood. A chance at another, maybe equal. It's Fleck. That's actual Jonathan Fleck with the chance for equaliser. Pollock, our right back, almost got a goal assist on the third week of the season against Leicester. And the right back will take aim at his targets. He'll get a throw opportunity. So the right back gets it back. It's beautiful, beautiful save by Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel is desperately trying to hold on to the clean sheet. So Stevens back to Moore. Moore comes out off this goal line, and Stevens he finds with the pass. Daniel Marlin makes off, lovely run. No one there, midfield Basic, not even there. Brighton's wrapped it out, it is 1-0 Brighton, proper. And against Vardy, Moore, cut it out. It's really crazy how we're trying to dominate Leicester but can't seem to score past them. Daniel Marlin, still going Daniel Marlin. Almost went down in the box there. That might have been a penalty kick. Fleck. Fleck's fell, that's a free kick on the edge of the area. They almost scored it against Crystal Palace. Snodgrass. It's going to be Robert Snodgrass. Oh my god, how's he missing free kicks? It's really positive from Snodgrass's free kicks, but they're absolutely never at this rate going to hit the back of the net. And it's half time, it's Sheffield United 0, Leicester City 1 at half time. Leicester 1 up against us at the break. No travelling supporters happy, but it has been all Sheffield United though. That is the problem. All the results. Really good Manchester United. West Ham are beating Watford surprisingly 2-1. We are down 1-0 to Leicester, even though we've been the more dominant side. As we know, Burnley, and it's positive as the fans have sponsored it by FIFA 20. The Premier League is back on action. Let's go. Subovic. It's Harvey Barnes. Still going Harvey Barnes, all on his own. Against Snodgrass. Snodgrass just remain in the middle. Oh, that's dangerous, but it's not going to find anybody. Moore says the boys should get forward, and he does, put it. Basic. To Fleck. This is a nice build-up. They made for a wee goal. Norwood. Really sharp. Daniel Marlin. Makes a run. We're with Chelsea next in London, so that will be also pretty tricky going into the everyday chattable today. Norwood down the goals. Never a penalty. Guys, the tail trip. I don't think that's a penalty. That's a bit of a dive. This is beautiful second half. Fleck, Norwood, looking equalise for the second week running. Marlin's looking to score for the third week running now in a row. As he's impressive, he's out wide this afternoon. Fouled up. Beautiful ball in actually. Unlucky with the header, I think was Billy Sharp in the middle. Unlucky with we're going to bring on a substitution, we're going to bring on Basic shortly for Freeman actually. Hopefully Freeman can do well in midfield. If he scores an absolute banger, I'll be happy. All we want is an equaliser from our team. We're doing absolute excellent second half performance. Just can't see the break. Break Leicester's goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel's clean sheet. Ball won by Stevens. Brunt fullback. Norwood. Snodgrass. Back to Norwood. Looking back for Snodgrass. It's cleared well away by Leicester. Kieran comes all right back. He keeps it in well. He's a brilliant talisman. Here we go, Billy Sharp. Good turn would be nice. He turns it well on Sukovic. He beats Johnny Evans, but he can't beat Kasper Schmeichel. How far away was that for an equaliser? From an equaliser, it was kind of wide. It was a very good effort though. Mazic is replaced in midfield by Freeman. It's good to spring on Freeman with 69 minutes on the clock. Well done. One already by Luke Freeman. Daniel Marlin. Peretta. Oh, he almost beat Peretta. Unlucky. Never a foul. Play on, says the referee. There's Vardy. This looks a bit dangerous unless we cut it out, thank God. Fleck. Snodgrass. Play Sharp. Looking for Norwood. That's going long and up the park, but Leicester really are doubting. There's Madison. One cut out. There's Daniel Marlin. They're really sharp. Oh, Daniel Marlin was not there. Unlucky, but we're going to bring off Billy Sharp shortly anyway and bring on Oliver McBurney and bring off Snodgrass as well for Lipsteiner. I can't believe that minutes are really clocking down on the clock. The clock has there's 10 minutes left on the clock. We're really trying to defend now. Avoid Leicester getting a second. We are trying to be the team up the park and scoring. Norwood, Billy Sharp, just about to go off. Oh Jesus! Daniel Marlin, it's okay. He's not been. We'll get booked for it, but only yellow, thank God. Off of Madison, give it away. This is positive football from Leicester, but won by Sheffield United. Fleck. Billy Sharp. And Jonathan Fleck. Good from the Scotland International. He's done it! Jonathan Fleck. Equalises in the 88th minute. Over the level in the 88th minute. Jonathan Fleck and Billy Sharp, great combining. Fleck on 18 minutes equalises with his first goal of the season. An 88-minute goal from the midfielder. Very happily continuing our unbeaten run to 3 league games. Well, they'll have 3 draws in a row at this rate, but now we're the team on the attack for a winner maybe. Norwood's calling for Norwood. No! Hammer! Norwood almost netted a last minute winner. That could have been the vital last minute winner chance. On full time, it's Sheffield United 1, Leicester City 1. Still remain unbeaten. Norwood almost won it for us in the 90th minute after we got an equaliser 2 minutes before that. Fleck man of the match, only a beautiful goal. Billy Sharp man got the goal assist, but almost we got the winner also in the 90th minute. So remain unbeaten, and the Barclays Premier League with a draw and 2 wins so far. 7 points, 7 bloody points so far. And here we go.
Some questions regarding the match.
Equaliser. Oh. Luck is part of the game. 2 very strong defences. Trying to keep an eye on Leicester.
Thanks, that's all.
No, we were getting completely dominated there by Leicester, but I'll give the boys credit because we got a point. Yes. There's only 2 teams in the league still with 100% record. It's Manchester City and Liverpool. We are on 7 points. We are very delighted to be one of the teams remaining unbeaten, still really fighting in that European spot. One of them European spots. Got Chelsea away next. We have a chance to go above them, but a 0-0 draw. I wouldn't mind actually. But guys, it's been very, very good this episode so far. So guys, last game of today's maybe the episode of the evening will be away to Chelsea. So Stevens is not going to Porto. Good news guys, normal goalkeeper Dean Henderson is returning from injury, but I might play him in goal at Chelsea to see how he can do. I don't think he'll be the greatest, but as well in goal, okay. So I'm actually going to make a few changes anyway. Got quite a lot of players going to Scotland duty. So guys, a trip to Chelsea today. Moore will be on the bench today. Bill Moore. Normal goalkeeper Dean Henderson is delightful. He's getting rolled in for this game to Chelsea. Burge as well. I'm going to roll him back in because it really gets us victories. As it's on the bench. I'm also going to keep Baz Hammond in and also keep Billy Sharp in while Daniel Marlin is staying out wide. It's very positive to see Dean Henderson. He'll make really real full change, and good to see him in the starting 11. So guys, Dean Henderson does make the trip for us to Stamford Bridge, and is in goal for us today is Dean Henderson. A lot of other games later on today. We're really looking to remain August unbeaten. We've drawn with Chelsea. Both sides will have 2 wins and 2 draws to start August, and Chelsea are just ahead of us on goal difference. I think it's the same goal difference actually. I remember, I think they scored 1 more goal than us all. Tovan, he's a very positive player, is Tovan. I'd never been able to say his name, but Tovan is his name. I know him. A little bit of training at the moment. It's a very good training session. Dean Henderson, well done. There we go. Away to Stamford Bridge. Can we really get excited for this game? It's positive how we get on against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully Sheffield United have what it takes to do on the 31st of August. It's transfer deadline day now. I'm going to go through it and then we'll save up for today's episode. Catch you guys tomorrow, the 2nd episode. But Billy Sharp walks out the team. That was Billy Sharp. Here is Chelsea, what is it? Player to watch, 3 goals in the opening 3 league games for Mateo Kovacic. Still a true future player of ours, but I don't think next season, maybe the season after. But Kovacic is an amazing player. Jorginho there too, he's now going to play a face as Jorginho. I kind of like. Here is the Chelsea starting 11. It is Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, a back 4 of Azpilicueta, Bender, Rudiger and Alonso. Midfield 3, Kovacic, Kante and Jorginho from midfielders. In front 3, Tovan, Giroud and Pulisic. Tammy Abraham, has he made it? Yes he is, he's on the bench. He's in there too. And also goalkeeper, sub-goalkeeper is Willie Caballero. As we're really excited to see how we get on in today's game. So guys, since today's deadline day and he's back from injury, Moore's on the bench, so normal goalkeeper number 1, Dean Henderson is in goal today. Hopefully he'll do well at Stamford Bridge. The back 4 remains the same. Bertrand as the crest that he wants to play against, so he's back in. Fleck did well. Norwood also scored a 90th-minute winner last time out. But Billy Sharp done remaining. Daniel Marlin is delightful. Also goalkeeper Dean Henderson is delightful. He's back in goal after a 6-week injury to roll out in 3 league games. And that time Moore is conceding 2 goals. Let's go. We're on their attack already at Stamford Bridge. Jesus, this is positive. Already Sheffield United. The away fans are happy. That goal later on from Fleck last time out, and then we looked for the winner, but it was wide. And that was Billy Sharp of the early effort off Fleck. I think it was Billy Sharp though. Now headed backwards, that's it. Beautiful, another attack for Sheffield United. Fleck, Snodgrass, now Norwood. Sets out to Billy Sharp. His shot is blocked by Bender. Travelling support to the wider to see that Dean Henderson is back in goal. Marlin unlucky. Stevens. He continues his run here. Still going Stevens. Great ball in. And head over by Robert Snodgrass. Snodgrass with header. Good delivery in from Stevens too. Stevens into Snodgrass. He let it down with the header. And we'll still get to beat Kepa Arrizabalaga, even though it's been all Sheffield United early on here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's round. Wait until they come to Burnley and really absolute trashers, but they won't because we are very fantastic form at the moment. We're yet to be drawn in the Carabao Cup yet. Now Dean Henderson will he get a first effort to face on his return. And he will. Giroud, but Basma watching the way. Henderson trying to remain on his line and hopefully do a good job. Jorginho, back it goes, now back to Jorginho, now here's Bender. He's past 1. Gets effort. It's comfortably wide of Dean Henderson's goal. Henderson's delightful, will be back in goal today. That's such a real good kick out to Daniel Marlin. Stevens, Marlin. Very good head tennis here. Here we go on the counter attack. Norwood, back to Jonathan Fleck. Norwood should have scored that 90th minute winner last weekend against Leicester. And Norwood, good effort, blocked by Antonio Rudiger. Take it with Billy Sharp, see what his deliveries are like. They're pretty damn good. Oh, Chelsea have been running opportunities. Fleck loses it. Oh no, here's Tovan. Stevens. Well, that cut out by the left back. It's really how positive we are playing football at the moment. Sheffield and Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, and it is 1-0 Villa. Jack Greenish. Daniel Marlin to Jonathan Fleck. Billy Sharp to Jonathan Fleck. Now Robert Snodgrass. Will he get beyond Alonso? I don't think so. He almost did. Rudiger. Oh, what a deep ball! So unlucky for Sheffield United. Henderson, our goalkeeper's been burning nets. He's not even much had an effort, except one effort that was well wide at him. And he's got Brent Gully on loan from Manchester United. Jesus, look at this skill from Pulisic. Bazam, what a sort of never nasty. Bazam, what? And the referee was sent him off. He played last week for his first start of the season. Now he's sent off at Stamford Bridge. Down to 10 men on Dean Henderson's return. We are down to 10 men on 33 minutes. Bazam shouldn't have done that. I think we can actually go with a different formation the rest of this game. And we're going to play a front two. A back Friedel. And then out wide we'll put Norwood. And Fleck there, but Marlin and Billy Sharp up front. No substitution required. We're just changing up the formation. Bazam sent off on his second appearance after playing last week he did. Alonso. Jesus, that was dangerous. One from Dean Henderson. Long it goes to the 10 man. Running in headers all the time at this rate. I can't believe Bazam got himself sent off about 12 minutes before half time as well, heading in for a wee drink of juice. Now he will have a drink of juice because he doesn't. Moving on for the rest of the game. That will be a free hit to Chelsea. Dean Henderson is crying on his line that his team do pretty well at defensively doing this. Come on, defender, that's what he wants. What a save by Dean Henderson. Stevens, Giroud. Oh Jesus, dangerous. Henderson, right, a big boy save. As did the ladder that his goalkeeping return has never been hard. It is hard against Chelsea Football Club at Chelsea's ground. But he knows that he's doing well. Head that away, that's it. Just get it fully clear. So Van Gogh headed that over. Henderson says get long to the boys, and the boys get forward well as Henderson's a long goal kick. Daniel Marlin, oh my god, what two lovely headers from him. Look at the pass there from striker and captain Billy Sharp, back in the team. Come on, Kante, he's running at pace. Jesus, this is looking dangerous from Chelsea, just before the half-time whistle as well. Jesus, Kante, got it up by the right back. Oh Jesus, the right back. What's happening? Chelsea seem to be breaking well. Giroud, and he's beaten Dean Henderson. They were down to 10 men, that's how we're one down. And Dean Henderson's beating great constant pressure. There was a lot of pressure there by Chelsea Football Club. And they are now in front. It's Olivier Giroud for his first Premier League goal of the season. Daniel Marlin, Tovan, still going Norwood. Daniel Marlin remains onside, but then he's bowled offside. And the 10 men won down at Chelsea so far. It's half time, it's Chelsea 1, Sheffield United 0 as we are down to 10 men. There's a Bazam's straight red card. It's really frustrating, really losing at Chelsea. After a decent opening 45. The decent 45 was pretty good. Down to 10 men going into the second half though. It's really doubting our back three formation. It's never going to work probably now because of Daniel Marlin unlucky. He'll probably be the man to keep quiet. Jesus, what a pass. And control and put that out. Go to Sheffield United. Giroud. Been gifted it by Stevens. Jesus, man. We go and get a block in. Henderson, go and get that ball. Dean Henderson knows the back three in front of him are going to do awful. Jesus, guys. Here's Pulisic. That's beautiful. Giroud. My God, can't say. It's just been set up. It's 2-0 Chelsea. Absolutely shocking from Balak. Look at that. No return clean sheet for Dean Henderson. He really has been kind of good. But can't say his second Premier League goal. And his second Premier League goal of the season. Really tricky when you're down to 10 men and especially playing away at a team like Chelsea. I think Anderson's got a double for West Ham against Norwich on the other part of London. O'Connell. Oh, that looked dangerous. Here we go. We're on the break. Here's Billy Sharp. Daniel Marlin. Cuts inside Rudiger. And he beats Kepa Arrizabalaga with the finish. Yep. And Daniel Marlin makes it 2-1 on 59 minutes. His third goal in 4 games for Sheffield United since we joined him from PSV. Daniel Marlin, beautiful turn and finish. We've still got just over half an hour to go to get an equaliser here against Chelsea. We went 2 down to them, but very good to get a goal back and get them into Daniel Marlin with his third goal in 4 league games so far this season. Daniel Marlin is an amazing signing so far. Here we go, we've got to defend this. Stevens, unlucky, but O'Connell gets in the way. It's Kovacic. Oh, Kovacic. Jeez, that looked dangerous. Chelsea away at Wolves next after the international break. And Chelsea have whipped it in. Kovacic, but Dean Henderson plants it into his own net. And Kovacic with 4 goals in 4 games. He is a really dangerous man right now, this Kovacic. That's his 4th goal of the Premier League. He's doing brilliant for Chelsea. For sub of the games now, double sub actually, we're going to bring on Billy Sharp, Oliver McBurney on. Basma can't take the captain's role. And also going to bring on Freeman in midfield. 12 sets up some beautiful finish actually. I can't believe how much the boys must be frustrated for not bad first half performance. And the boys just play it out. Yeah, we will. The fans will also stay with us. Manchester City find themselves back in front against Brighton. We've got Southampton at Burnley next. Daniel Marlin. Rudiger couldn't do anything. Snodgrass. I think he's become the captain. Bernie. Mirage. And here's Oliver McBurney. 3-2 is the scoreline. And Oliver McBurney with his first goal of the season. He's celebrated in style. And Oliver McBurney makes it 3-2. He's past Rudiger. Really good goal. Past Kepa Arrizabalaga. Oliver McBurney, his first goal of the season. 13 minutes to go. Can we get free? But I think, even though we're probably going to beat 3-2, it's been a very positive performance, coming back and scoring a lovely 2 goals. Here come Chelsea. This is really good. Kovacic unlucky. Oh Jesus. We need to be the team in their half and attacking and hopefully score. Freeman get the block. Henderson. Well done Henderson. Bunched away. Norwood, we're going to bring him off. What Snyder? He will come. We're looking for 3 all as we are. Willian on, he comes. But it won't go short to him. Giroud's in the middle. I thought that was in. It's really positive from us though. I know we got a red card and we're getting beat, but so I'm going to give the boys a bit of positivity. Daniel Marlin to McBurney. We've really got Toran, Kovacic. Chelsea are looking to 87 minutes on the clock. Can we get a late equaliser? I think we can. It depends how the results go. Now here we go. Daniel Marlin. Bernie. Daniel Marlon. No. And it's full time, a free to defeat at Chelsea. Very good effort from a Sheffield United performance. Actually, I think my Sheffield United boys deserve that performance, even though down the 10 man for most of the game. Still did pretty darn well though. Sadly, it ended in defeat. The man of match, Jorginho, and Mirage was our man of match. But a very positive performance, even though losing 3-2 for our first Premier League defeat in 4 games. My Sheffield United team have now lost for the first time this season, but a 3-2 defeat at Chelsea. Not bad. Yet we have options to play. I'm not sure what happened.
Thanks so much for your time.
So guys, I'm going to go into my dressing room saying unlucky to the boys, because guys, I'll tell you the truth right now, just there guys, I know we lost guys 3-2, but I'm going to give the boys a bit of credit because the performance was absolutely excellent. Still. But look at our record though, it's not so pretty good still. We're really doubting in ourselves, but 7 points. Heading on to Monday, we just can't be bothered with transfer. Got Crew Alexandria in the cup, I see. They're in like League 1 or something. So guys, player chat. Keep it up, my man. So let's check. Nope. No. Goalkeeper, unknown. But guys, going into tomorrow's first episode, we are 8th, and that is a very positive sign. Even though we've lost at Chelsea, but Chelsea are a hard team to beat. Even though we only lost 3-2, we were down to 10 men for most of the game, and we did a great fight back. Bassam out, Elgin in, Bassam is suspended. Luke Freeman, number 18, I know he will be a great right back substitute. Hopefully the team will work hard to start tomorrow's episodes. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Thank you.